you're seen as someone who like tries too much, or like even if you are seen to try and fail, and acknowledge that who you are and what you're doing is so much bigger than other people's comments or narratives. Welcome to my YouTube! Oh my gosh! Welcome home, guys! Welcome to my channel. Hope you're good, hope you're well. I'm Titang. If it's the first time you're here, if you're returning, hey, how you doing? My hair, actually, it won't even like sit down. Welcome to my channel. So like, let me tell you, I think this is gonna be like podcasty, vloggy. I'm actually not sure what I'm gonna do, nah. But this is like my sit down, like my first welcome. Hi, hello, how y'all doing? Let's chat because I've been away. Now I'm back. Yeah, not that I'm like inconsistent, but like, oh my god. No, like it's actually okay. I'm just gonna stop fussing. Like, just mind the hair that keeps coming out. But hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Titang Muloi, Titang M. You can see it's right there. It's Titang M. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope like the time you're seeing this, like dumelang, hi, hello. It's a good day. And even if it's not a good day, like you're gonna get through it. You know, at the end of the day, it's night and you're gonna sleep anyway. So that's my 2 cents for now. I hope I don't look bold. You can see I'm getting kanale pondonyana, kanale something, kanale moririnyana. You know. So basically, what's been on my heart heavy has been just like starting new beginnings, starting again, all these things about starting. I think just because it's like New Year's and it's right now I'm shooting, it's January, probably won't release this in January, but it's January, but it's still February, you know, February it's still the beginning. We have just started the year. We've just started the year, and you know, like we make resolutions and we make all these things in January, and we're like, this year is gonna be my year, and it's gonna be a good year, and this and this and this and this. You know how it goes, because we all have that thing. Sometimes, I'm actually not sure. Last year I didn't do that, but this year I was really just like, I'm starting and I'm gonna start. It's gonna be a big year. But my thing about that is like how scary starting is, right? So like, I low-key have beef with starting. And let me tell you what my beef is, right? How scary starting can be for so many things, right? Like because like it's a new year, and then there's new anticipations, you're gonna have new experiences, and then you want to also start being a new person, or like because it's a new year, you have this anticipation that like I'm gonna be someone different, or like there's the end of year reflections when you look back at like what happened during the year and you think, wow, these decisions were really good, these decisions were really bad, this resulted in very good behaviors, this was very bad behaviors. You know, you really do that deep down analysis on like who you are and who you want to be, right? And then there's like the contrast where you must like, okay, like, you know, now we're gonna be better and we're gonna do better, and then like it's February and actually nothing has changed. Like low-key, you're still the same person, still making the same mistakes, not same mistakes, like whoa, but like you're still making the same decisions, and it's just like, girl, you just need to do better, you know? But my beef with starting is how scary it is to do better, or how scary it is to even just like change and pivot, right? Because my thing is with starting something new, or like going into a new season of your life, is how scary change is. Whoa guys, change is like so scary, and not because you don't, more so because you don't know what to anticipate. You don't know what to anticipate on the other side of the change, right? Because you could change and it'd be really, really good, and it results in something like amazing, and like there's been a huge contrast from who you were and who you could be. But on the flip side, there could be like that thing of like, I changed and it will be sad. It was a total mess. And I think that goes into rather my type of thing, or like my fear of failure. So like the fear of change is the fear of failure essentially. And I was deep in it the other day. Like, I was thinking about this, and I was thinking how, like, fear of failure is so strips. Like, not even to gag anyone, but like, I respect failure. I really do. I really respect failure as a concept, as a thing. Please mind my nails. Like, oh my gosh, like, don't even gag me. Like, please. But I was saying how, like, I really feel like failure is such a good thing, right? Even if it's terrible. I actually, like, failure, like, big or small, is horrible. It is like completely debilitating and genuine chat. I'm not a fan, but I really do understand the importance that comes with failure in the learning, right? And I think through last year, going through life, you know, as a recent, I'm not even an adult. I'm like not even an adult, but you know, moving away from home, going to university, all these things, like I really found the importance in failing and learning through it, right? So I think that we hold ourselves back so much by not starting because we're scared of failure, but we're holding ourselves back through the potential we could have reached. Do you understand? Like, through the lessons we could learn. So you hold yourself back by not starting more than you do by learning and failing. Because when you learn and fail, it's almost as if like you've gained another level. Like there's a new layer to you, if I could say. Like imagine you're like a cake, right? And listen, I'm actually not good at baking. I'm not good at baking at all. So like my analogy might go left there, but just like bear with me. So like what happens is like you're baking the cake and you're baking like, and the first base is like mid. Like it's like, okay, you know, you can bake a cake. But then the second base, the one you try to layer, it's like, let me try new ingredients. Let me try, add the zest, add the flavors. Let me try, you know, and then it comes out horribly. Like let's say the second base of the cake is absolute trash, right? So now you're thinking, you're mad at yourself. I wasted ingredients, I wasted time, I wasted energy. But like, hold on. Like if we really just sit down and look at things from a different perspective, like you're actually gaining a knowledge. Do you get what I'm saying? Like now you know not to put it in for so long. Now you know that this flavor doesn't mix well with the base layer. Now you know to be more patient with yourself and the process. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I really have beef with starting something so new because of how scary the outcome could be, right? And even if the outcome isn't necessarily what you want or what you anticipate it to be, that's okay. I think that's the takeaway. That's okay. Like starting is scary because like you actually just don't know. Like, and like really, that's my thing, right? Okay, that's like the first point number one. So now my second point is how like stepping outside of yourself is like one of the world, like it's very scary because of also perception of others. So I was having a conversation with a friend the other day and he was talking to me and he was like, but like I hear starting, I hear moving into like a new space, you know, and telling everyone around you, and I hear all these things, but then what happens when I start and then like I fail and I disappoint the people rooting for you? And I remember I was like, nah, Chomi, but like, you know, you can't hold the expectations of other people to you. And he's like, no, like 100% hear you. Like, you shouldn't hold the expectations of like what people think. And because I'm like a type of person, people don't expect me to fail, and then I fail, and then the world is crumbling, and then you get what I'm saying, right? So we're just talking about the outside perception of like starting or like wanting to start something new outside of yourself, and almost like that failing and then having to disappoint other people, right? And my thing with that, like my beef with that like kind of mindset was that like if these people that you say are rooting for you, then they will keep rooting for you. in your failures. I think that when you surround yourself with like the good people, and I'm talking about people who like really want to see you win, and people who like love you from like the bottom of their heart, and people who want nothing but the best for you, right? And they want to see you try and learn. And I'm not saying people around you want to see you fail, but I think someone around you who's really rooting for you would rather you try, fail, and then keep going. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you don't keep going and you start from scratch and you pivot, I think the people rooting for you who are like really on your side would rather that than like you like bashing someone for like failing something new. So my analogy was like, in terms of the new year and like, you know, all these things, like I said I wanted to start like running, right? And like, yeah, like I really did say this, and I was like committed, and I am Shane. I really am committed, you know. But I really also had this like weird perception. It was this weird perception that I didn't also want to be seen trying, right? And I always go back to this saying that it was like a song, or Cesar's grandmother said, oh no, was it Cesar? It was like the fear of being perceived is holding you back, right? So that was also my beef with starting, is like, you're gonna perceive me trying, and I genuinely to this day I think I hate being perceived trying. But like, in this life we gotta try, because you know what, at the end of the day it's your life, and you gotta do what makes you happy. Even if you're seen as like a try hard, or even if you're seen as someone who like tries too much, or like even if you are seen trying and fail, then what? Like who died? Because at the end of the day, no one's thinking about you before they go to sleep. No one's like memorizing that day where no ufite kokai ning ning ing kai kai. That's actually not what's happening. Everyone is in their own world 24/7 of the time, right? Even like this is to this part of this video, right? After you finish this video, you're probably gonna go do your own thing. you're gonna go do your own thing. Like, it doesn't matter if you see me try or you don't see me try, or the perception, being perceived. And I really understand the thing of being perceived. It is so awful, because as much as like you could say you don't want people's voices to have an influence on who you are and what you think, and you coming into this world and you think you're invincible, what people say, it lands. Sometimes it lands. Like sometimes someone will make a side comment and it just shakes your day. It like shakes your day, and you just have to like really be able to sit in yourself and acknowledge that who you are and what you're doing is so much bigger than other people's comments or narratives or what they think of you. Because at some point everyone else is going to have their own perception of who they think you are, but you cannot live in other people's narratives of who they think you are. And you have to live for yourself, in your own narrative, in the one you create for yourself. You know, like if you're gonna wake up and decide, I'm a runner and I'm gonna run, and if people see me outside like running slow, even taking walks, that's okay, because you're not doing it for the other people, right? I also think you should analyze why you're starting and who you're starting for, because at your core, if you're doing something to better yourself, or you're doing something that aligns with who you are, right? Even if people don't understand it, even if people don't know what's going on, you should be your biggest fan. You should be your biggest fan, because people will always talk, even if you're succeeding, even if you're failing, even if anything is going on. You could be damn near perfect, but people will still have something to say, and that's the nature of human beings. So in essence, that was a good rant. That was a very good rant. Maybe my thoughts were all over, but like, please bear with me, right? The fear
Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back.
Yeah, is holding you back from starting, because it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't help you become better. It doesn't do anything. So if you're not going to start something because you're scared of failing, stop that thing. Stop that thing. It's nonsense. It's nonsense down to the T. And I'm going to repeat myself. Stop that thing. Ne? There was the perception. So if you're scared of being perceived by others in a negative manner, or like in a way that people don't understand you, stop that thing. Stop that thing. You're seeking outside validation right now, and you need to look within. You need to look inside your heart, inside your cause, inside your values, and you really need to align with why I'm starting, or like who I'm doing this for. And you just need to do that thing. You need to live your life, because you know what? If anything, 2025 is for living our lives. It's for making ourselves happy. There's none of this thing where you wanna like, I won't say this thing because Umotona is gonna look at me snacks. No. I'm not saying be rude, or like I'm not saying like be a bad person or anything. I'm just saying that like if something aligns with who you are and you're scared of being perceived, let them perceive you and then get out the way, then it's done. Sometimes you actually gotta think about it and think, but did someone die? That's what I think about. Like sometimes I'm like, I could fail, I could lots of things, but did I die? Nah. In fact, I'm stronger than ever because of it. I'm a better person because of it, because I started and I failed. So I'm not saying that you should go out there and like, watch everything you do, but I'm just saying that if this year you really want to go in and make some change and step into a new season of yourself that people might not recognize, I think that you should be brave enough to do it. And I think that all the doubts, all the negative beliefs, all these things, as long as it truly aligns with who you are, I think that you should be brave and step into that. And I think that is the takeaway message for this video. So if you got to this point, say like, subscribe, and all those nice things, share. Anyways guys, that was the first episode of whatever this is, guys. I promise, like I'm not sure what one.